So I don't know why, but there's this thing in my head that keeps on saying, make a video for a really long time now, couple of months I'd say. And like I don't know, like I don't even know why I'm doing this, but whatever, Since I love story time so much, why don't I just do a story time? So today I will be telling you a story. So yeah, today I will be telling a story of when that one time around probably a decade ago, or maybe almost. I don't actually remember. But I know, like, even though I was a kid, because sometimes you have that memory where you're not sure if it's a dream or not. I know this one isn't a dream because someone else saw it too. So let's just get into the story. Me, my mom, my two siblings. This was a time where, like, we were all sleeping in the same room. Mind you, a very important part of the story was that my dad was out of town during this time. Okay? And, it was just like any other. So we were all sleeping in the same room like usual. When this happened, it was like I can't like exactly tell the time, but like it was like a time in the morning where the sun haven't risen yet. So like it was still really dark outside. I remember I got woken up by like the sound of the door open. Why am I like really that easy to be waken up with? No, actually no, because like our door is that type of door that's not like perfectly fit in the door frame. Like the builders must have made a mistake. And yeah, so like when you open it, it makes like this annoying sound. So I heard that and I turned to my side. So like let's say like you're like the point of view, like you're at the door frame. I'm like at this side, and right here is my mom. Over there on the other bed are where my two siblings are. So I'm just looking like at this side, because obviously because there's a noise there, and I see like this, and I see this pitch black figure, like a dark silhouette, just standing there. I mean, obviously it's not a shadow, because like why would there be a shadow in the door frame where like okay, so the thing is that there's just no way like a shadow would be there, because like there's no wall around there. Okay, obviously that doesn't make any sense, so I'm just gonna try my best to explain it. Door frame, and like what I mean is like there's like a hallway behind, and like if it were a shadow it would be like all the way over there, not standing like perfectly on the door frame. So yeah, it obviously, like very obviously, isn't a shadow. And I'm pretty sure I've told you before, my dad was out of town, and this thing looked nothing like my dad. Like I remember seeing from like head to like its hips, I think, because I just like it was just like standing, just like very still, just like that. And this all happened like really quick, maybe in a matter of like 4 or 5 seconds. So this thing, like it was all like this like void. Like everything was just pitch black. I couldn't see anything. But what I saw was like it looked like a man, obviously. It looked like he didn't have any clothes on, and like it had like messy curly hair. Obviously nothing like my dad. But so I'm just looking at this thing, and like I just woke up, like I told you. It was like it all happened really fast. I just woke up, I'm looking at this thing, and I'm just like I was like really confused. And then I remember hearing like bed sheet rumbling around sounds, and I looked to the other side where like the other bed was, where my siblings were, and I see my brother getting up. He didn't like woke up but still in a laying position like I was. No, he like full on sat on the bed and looked at this thing. Cause like I told you, the door was like when you open it, the sound is just really annoying. So it could wake like anyone up. But I don't know. It only woke me and my brother up at that time. So same as me. he's just staring at this thing. And by the looks of it, he was just as confused as I was. And because this all happened really quickly. This all happened like, I don't know, 4 seconds. That shadow man thing left, shut the door, and I didn't think like much. I just went back to sleep like nothing happened. Same thing with my brother. He also went to sleep. So finally the sun rises, and like it was a time where like usually everyone in the house wakes up. So my mom was the first one to wake up. She got out of bed, turned on the lights, and I remember like just waking up, and I hear my brother like telling my mom like, "Mom, like I saw this man. I don't know who it was. It was just standing there." And I got excited when I heard him say that. I also got up and I told her the same thing. Like I saw the same thing, and I saw my brother. Like we both made sure that we saw the same thing, and it was just like we weren't faking it. And hearing like us both saying the same things, like especially after we just woke up like that, after the sun rises, she immediately started freaking out, and like she kind of like ran to the door and locked it. We were all still in this room, and she was just like you two, like don't lie to me, like this is like, of course she was so freaked out. Like I don't blame her, like if anyone like did that to me, I'd freak out too. Anyone would, honestly. And like she don't do that to me, like you're like really like freaking me out. And we're like, no, we're not like making it up, like we saw it, we saw that thing. And like after like, I don't know, some time like discussing this, it wasn't a long time, we finally like got the courage to get out of that room, search the whole house, and finally, like just like any paranormal story, we found nothing.